And action.
My dad and I were both.
The heavy metal maroon door slammed shut.
Moment of clarity. Going to the bar.
Expecting my mother always to be.
I knew it was my dad's last Christmas, but still, I'm sitting in my car, snorting lines in the hospital parking lot, just avoiding going in because I didn't want to face him and his death. And so I waited too long, and I missed Christmas dinner, and I rushed in and made excuses and rushed out, and I left. And I didn't go back to see him until the middle of March when my stepmother called, and she said, "Meghann, you need to come now." So I went, and he was there in a hospital bed in his living room, just slowly dying of cancer. And when I looked down in that hospital bed and I saw the tiny just sliver of a man that was in there, I didn't feel anything because that wasn't my dad. My dad was a giant. He was larger than life. He loved to have a good time. He was strong and charismatic, and he would chop wood and sail boats, and he would dance around the living room to the Rolling Stones, singing and clapping and going, "Come on, Meghann, dance with me." So I sat with him. I sat with him and watched the tides go in and out on the river below. And I watched and waited for the bald eagle to come and sit in the tree outside the window like it did sometimes. My dad and I, we loved the blues and birds. After 4 days, I left. And I don't remember saying goodbye to my dad, but I do remember stealing his OxyContin on the way out the door. And I went home and I got high, and I got so high that I couldn't answer the phone when my stepmother called 2 days later. And I didn't call her back for another 2 days after that. And she just said, "Meghann, you don't need to come now. It's over." And I hung up that phone and I sat on my bed and surrounded by paraphernalia and wreckage and active addiction, filthy apartment. And I couldn't feel anything. And I couldn't cry. I just got high. And I got high and I tried to make everything go away. And as always, it worked in the beginning until it didn't. And I was just left, just completely devastated, more devastated than I'd ever been before. But that's when things started to change. And now I have this crazy, incredible life in recovery. And I like to think that somehow that's because of my dad.